Hello and welcome, my soul tribe. So, I had a question come through when I was just kind of connecting with the collective, and it was, what are they ready for? So, I'm guessing those of you that clicked on this or are drawn to this reading is you're wondering about a romantic connection and what this person is ready for. Now, of course, have that conversation, with your person, but I feel like this is a bit more complex than what someone would explain. Okay, so we're going to dive into it. Remember to see what aligns, release what doesn't. Never give your power away to a reading or an outcome. Remember that you shift and change your timeline with your free will choice. But let's go ahead and get into it. So starting out, what is this person ready for? We have the Two of Cups. So there is this sense of partnership, okay, of you two coming together and the energy that you share being something that's very healing, something that's very beautiful. It's like you have your own flavors, right? You have your own energy. Yet when you come together, you pour into each other's cups, as you see, with this card here. There is that sense of, even though you have different energy, you pour into each other's cups. There's a complementary energy happening here. The Two of Cups is typically a vibrational match energy, is how I read the Two of Cups. It can also be a soulmate energy, right? Or you connecting with someone at the right time on your timeline, okay? Where you both kind of require each other. I'm not saying need each other, but require each other, okay? And clarifying that, we have trust. Reliant, interdependent, and certain. So this person does feel a sense of partnership with you. They feel a sense of certainty with you, but there's also this interdependence, and it's, two kind of coming toward each other. So I feel like you are magnetized together, but equally so, like on a trapeze, you're also pulled apart. So I don't know that this is really, it doesn't feel like a very grounded or committed relationship, but you're establishing trust, or you're building trust with the experiences you share with each other. But life circumstances, or just where you're at on your timeline, it's like you come together and then you separate. You come together and then you separate. Okay. And when I was diving deeper into this, we have the Eight of Pentacles and we have irritated. So this person's main focus right now is work. And that could be something that kind of pulls you guys separate or pulls you apart, is we have the annoyed, aggravated, and bothered. And there's that horse with all those flies around. And you know how annoying it can be when flies are buzzing around your face, right? Typically they have fly masks for horses, right? Or fly spray to keep the flies away. So there's the sense of this person working hard and just being really irritated. Their work itself is definitely affecting their frequency, which can also, contribute to why you do kind of go in separate directions at times. But work is irritating for this person. It's taking a lot of time, a lot of their energy. Then we have the Nine of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands is about having your wall up a little bit. It's the wounded warrior energy. Okay, so this person, obviously there's not a super solid wall. There is a boundary that this person has set and that they stand by. Okay. The reason that they have this is we have the embarrassed card, self-conscious, awkward, or exposed. So they might feel very vulnerable when it comes to you, or they've had experiences in relationships, or maybe recently, where they've been embarrassed. Maybe they've shared something that was really vulnerable to share, and that person told other people, right? It could be as simple as that. Like somebody told their secrets or shared something and embarrassed them. So they do have like this wound from that, and they do have their wall up. Okay. I kind of sense you can only go like so far with this person in a relationship at this time, because that's what I'm getting with that Nine of Wands. And then, this individual standing by that wand, they're like, this is only, this is as far as you can, this is as close as you can come to me right now, or this is as far as I can go in this connection right now, right? We also have Six of Cups. We have respectful, courteous, admiring, and we also have depressed, empty, numb, withdrawn. So it may be that this person is also dealing with a family member or a friend, possibly a friend from like childhood, okay, that is dealing with depression. Or it could be that this person is moving through some sadness or some grief. or depression. Okay, they could be nostalgic at this time. And that could be something else that kind of weighs them down. But again, there's a sense of respectful, courteous, admiring energy that they feel with you, or with this connection with the Six of Cups, because the Six of Cups is another soulmate card, and it is also about loyalty. Okay, so it could be, yes, that this person is dealing with their own mental health right now, and they desire to meet you where you're at, but they may not be able to. Or it could be they're dealing with someone who is dealing with some mental health challenges, who is a friend that they really care about, or a family member, and that's something that they have to prioritize at this time. Then we get to the Seven of Wands, and now we have some resistance. So what's interesting about this is there's this bubble around this person, right? And it's like this bubble of protection. It's almost like they're cocooning, okay, while they move through some sort of transmutation, okay? Like I said, this person might have some sort of career where they're around a lot of people, a lot of energies that can be draining, exhausting, and they really value their own, because we had interdependence, right? Their independence, their interdependence, but they also value their own space, being in their own energy, not being bothered by others. This is somebody who put their phone on silent, or somebody who will, go for walks without their phone. They don't want to be reached constantly. That's the energy that's coming through here. But also, they're in this protective cocoon because they are going through a change. They are going through a transformation. That happens oftentimes with people that are ascending, or people that are, transforming. Is they're doing a lot of releasing work, releasing of densities. Mostly, I feel this person deals with many energies. So at the end of the day, they have to release that, right? Because that can be draining. But we do also have proud, victorious, accomplished, masterful, and powerful, capable, and strong. So they are realizing that they can protect their energy, okay, that they don't have to be available to everyone. And they are feeling very successful. They are feeling very empowered. It could even be that recently they have established more boundaries with others, or discovered, more tools or new tools that help them to stand in their power, right? Protect their energy, not be as affected by others. We also have the Death and Rebirth card, and we have disgusted, revolted, nauseated, repelled. So this person also has like a lot to release, I'm seeing, like, again, if this is somebody who's working a lot or traveling a lot for work, like they have to go through their fridge and throw out the rotten food or the spoiled milk. They have to deal with icky stuff. Like they have to deal with certain things that they don't want you to be a part of, right? That they're still releasing. Okay, they're still kind of preparing at this time. And then we have the Five of Wands, and we have exhausted. Okay, and I'm not surprised. Like the Five of Wands is about obstacles. There's, again, a lot of people in this person's experience right now. So they are exhausted. They are tired. This could even be somebody who's like doom scrolling at night, right? They're not getting proper sleep. Again, we have the horse energy coming through. So this person, I feel, is definitely like a workhorse energy, when really horses are meant to be spiritual teachers. Horses are meant to be free, right? In many respects, wild. And it's like this person is living in an experience that's the opposite of that. They're not living in alignment. So, I feel like at this time, this person has so much that they have to address in their experience, that what they're ready for is a friendship, or spending kind of limited time together, because I'm seeing like a pie chart of their energy, and there's so many things in their experience that, until they really set those boundaries, or for some, like they have to get to a finish line of certain cycles, or seasons in their life, right? Like with that trophy, it could be like a sports season if it's a coach, right? And they have to get through the season, or whatever it may be. Like there's definitely a finish line they need to get to here, or close out some cycles before. Because like I'm all of a sudden talking and I'm like exhausted. Like if you talk to this person at the end of the day, they might be like that. Like you hear the fatigue in their voice. And yes, they probably can empower themselves more. Okay, but they have a lot on their plate right now. Okay, they have a lot that they're dealing with and that they're managing. So it feels like what this person is most ready for is just to continue to have a friendship or to continue to have, you know, these positive experiences with you where you build trust, because this person does not trust many people. Okay. They are someone other people trust, but they don't trust other people. This kind of reminds me of somebody who has the potential to be an emperor energy, but they don't have the tools yet, right? They haven't done the healing work quite yet. They've taken on way too much, right? But they are somebody that people go to. They're someone that others lean on. And they're learning to release that more and more with the Seven of Wands. And when they do that and it benefits their energy, they feel really proud. But again, just like anything else with balancing out, if you spend a lot of time at work and you put your energy into that, you also have a home that you have to take care of, right? And so this person is kind of always like rebalancing their experience, okay, is what is coming through here. So this is what they desire most, is peaceful, calm, serene, and centered. Some of you, you know, they desire to spend time just relaxing by the ocean or by the water. Some of you, they're really thinking about a holiday here. Okay, some of you, they're releasing certain people from their experience and they're watching them leave, right? They're, you know, wanting that to happen in a peaceful way. But that's what this person desires, okay? So, and I do feel like with you, they have that sort of experience. But we're going to take this a little bit deeper. If this resonated with you, there will be an extended available in my Patreon, my extended videos only membership. So check that out. Again, receive what aligns, release what doesn't, and I will see you soon.